If you have patches of rough, bumpy skin on parts of your body, you could have KP. How do you know if you have KP? What is it and how to treat it are the 3 things I'm going to go over today. So what is KP? It is Keratosis Pilaris, and that means it's an excess of keratin that lands inside of our hair follicle. It just sits there and clogs that pore and makes kind of a bump. It could be white, it could be flesh colored. It also makes a redness, and that's within the hair follicle. There'll be a redness because it's irritated. So you might have the bumps and the redness, and this is often called chicken skin or strawberry skin. Common places that KP is spread is often the back of your arms, and you might see that in a lot of people, and also the thighs, the back of your legs, the inner thighs where your skin is rubbing up against each other, and your butt and the bottom of your legs. It can also spread to your back, chest, and you can also get it on your cheeks. So these are really the most common areas, kind of from the first to the least common, but it can spread throughout your body anywhere. So one thing KP is not is body acne, and you might have both at the same time. And with acne, you're going to have a pore that's clogged, and it will have a blemish. It will actually have a pimple that will be raised as well, but that's something that actually has oil clogged in there that can be removed if that's what you're aiming at. But if they get inflamed and you scratch them, which I did right here in a few, it's just kind of a habit. If you feel something itchy or annoying on your skin, you might scratch it. It can cause a scar. So we really don't want to try and remove the KP manually with our fingers or squeeze it out, because it tends to get really irritated and cause a scar. Because you might have acne on the same parts of your body and at the same time, the treatments that I have will treat the acne as well. In fact, the acne tends to respond much quicker to these treatments, and KP is the thing that sticks around. It's really stubborn. It takes a little bit longer and more persistent treatment to get it to clear up. So what we're going to do is clean and exfoliate and treat and exfoliate. It's really simple, and you can choose different methods that you want to go about. I'm going to show you what I use. So I'm just going to start with the dry part first. And this is just brushing your skin really gently. This dry brush is a very soft one. Again, you don't want to irritate your skin. You're trying to loosen up that keratin, that clogged pore. And this is something you can do when your skin is really dry. You don't want to have damp skin. You don't want to have any product on your skin. In the areas where you have the most KP issue, just do a gentle dry brushing over that. This is something you can do several times throughout the week. You don't have to stick to just once or twice. This is one of the most common products for KP treatment, and that's because it's meant for KP. It's from First Aid Beauty, and it's the KP Bump Eraser and Body Scrub. This has glycolic acid and lactic acid combo, and these are 2 amazing acids together to help exfoliate. So this is when I say the combo of exfoliating and cleaning. This is one of the key items. I really recommend purchasing this. It's not cheap, but it lasts a really long time. This product is really great because it has a chemical and physical exfoliate together. So you're going to want to make sure that your skin is damp, and then apply the product and rub it into the areas where you're having the issue. Because the product is so coarse with that pumice, I like to use something like this silicone body scrub and move that around softly if your hands are getting kind of irritated. It's really great to reach your back and parts of like your butt and stuff. It covers all those areas and gets the product spread throughout. So again, be really gentle when you're applying this. You don't want to try and like roughly scrub the KP off of your skin. It's not going to work that way. And also because it has those wonderful alpha hydroxy products, the lactic acid and the glycolic, let it sit on your skin for a few minutes in the shower before you wash it off. Once you wash this off, your skin is going to be so smooth. It feels amazing. But because it's so strong, you only want to use this once or twice a week. Don't use this every single day. You're going to cause irritation for your skin. Just really don't do that. Just once or twice a week is perfect. And if you can't get your hands on the KP First Aid Beauty product right now, there are some things you can use at home. Get your hands on one of these silicone scrubbers. It's really useful. And you can use some baking soda and also some oatmeal. So with this baking soda, do the same exact thing as the KP scrub. Just rub that on really gently on your skin and make that like exfoliating feeling that's going against your skin to kind of loosen up the keratin. And with the oatmeal, this is just any ordinary oatmeal that is just plain, not one of the oatmeal mixes that have sugar. And I blend this up to make a really fine grain. Get this wet, make a paste, and rub that into the areas where you're having the bumps on your skin. Let that sit on your skin for a few minutes. It will calm down the redness and also exfoliate at the same time. So again, do that only once or twice a week, and you're going to follow up with your exfoliating treatment. So now is the time to double up. It's the second step, and choose which product you want to use for the second part. And I have several different products that I really like, but the key to these products are 4 different acids. You can use a glycolic acid, an AHA, a BHA, which is salicylic acid, lactic acid, and urea. These 4 ingredients are amazing at helping to treat this condition. I'm first going to start with glycolic. This is a powerhouse of an ingredient that helps really unclog the keratin. The Ordinary has a glycolic toning solution that is at a 7% level. It has a pH of 3.6. This is really great because it's not a skimpy sized product. It has 240 mils, 8 fluid ounces, and you can use this on several parts of your body. I'd use this maybe once or twice a week. And it's just a nice liquid. Look at that. And just after you did the exfoliating, you're going to add this. I don't bother using a cotton ball or cotton square or anything like that. I just put it right onto my skin, either my hands or right direct onto the skin, and just rub it in. The other one I'm going to recommend is this one from Paula's Choice. It's the Resist Weekly Resurfacing Treatment. It has 10% AHA glycolic acid. This is a really amazing product for any stubborn issue you have with patches of anything or acne. If you're trying to resurface your skin with wrinkles, this is great. Again, use it only once a week. It's strong. It is a small bottle. It's 60 mils, 2 fluid ounces. Another powerhouse of a liquid exfoliant is this one from Paula's Choice. It is 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. It is a salicylic acid. And that also is going to help clear up body acne. You're going to see me mention this because there is a similar treatment system for the two. This is going to also help with KP. I really like the idea of using a BHA and an AHA and making sure you rotate the two. And it's really, again, a nice liquid, but it's slippery, so you can smooth it on very easily and spread it on large parts of your body and not waste too much product. These 2 products together are one of the ways that I got rid of the KP under my underarm area and really cleared that up. KP really responds well to being moisturized, and it also feels better if you keep it moisturized. Honestly, the Paula's Choice right here that I just put on the back of my arms, there's some type of like moisturizing effect to it, so it feels very smooth and slippery. Feels good, so I don't feel like I should add a moisturizer on top of that. But the glycolic that I put here, it's not dry, but it dried down a little bit more, so you might want to add a moisturizer on top of that. But I'm going to recommend, again, these Paula's Choice products. This one is a 2% BHA. It's the Weightless Body Treatment. So this one has salicylic acid, and it's just a very nice moisturizing product that also has the benefit of the salicylic acid. This is going to help clear up your acne as well, and you can use this on your chest and your neck. This is not for your face. It's a little bit too strong, and it has some other oils that may irritate if you have easily clogged pores on your face, but it's not going to irritate your skin on your arms and legs. Now this Resist one from Paula's Choice is a 10% AHA, so it's a glycolic acid. Both of these, but especially this one, really helps if you have scaly skin on your legs from shaving. Also, obviously the KP, you can put this everywhere on your body, again, not your face. Both of these are large containers. It's 210 mil, 7 fluid ounces, so you have plenty of product, and they spread really easily. Next, I'd use something with urea for the face. If you have this on your face, you can use all of the liquid products, but they're strong. So I prefer to use a urea moisturizer. This one from Malaysia is perfect. I already put it on my skin earlier earlier this morning, but it's great for your neck and your chest if you're experiencing any type of KP spreading throughout your face. If you have any acne at the same time, use the 2.5% benzoyl peroxide gel from Malaysia. That really complements each other, and you can put this on your face, your chest, your neck, any parts on your arms that are having breakouts. This is the only product that could possibly make some bleaching effect on your sheets and your clothes if they're wet at the same time. If it's just the product and it's dried down, you put your clothes on, it won't cause any issues. And if you love masking your face and you have the KP on your face, salicylic acid, 2% from The Ordinary. This is the BHA acid again that is so good at helping to deal with this condition. It's going to help unblock those pores and get rid of that keratin. If you see your dermatologist about this condition, they may prescribe urea, which is excellent. If you can get a big bottle of it, it will save you some money. But your doctor may also prescribe tretinoin or Retin-A to try and help exfoliate the skin and get those clogged pores unclogged. It's a slow process when you use tretinoin. It's just like, it takes a long time. So that's why I skip ahead and use some of the acids instead. Something that's very important if you're using any acids on your skin, especially throughout the summer and when it's really sunny, any time of year, is to use a sunscreen. I prefer to use something like the CeraVe that has no oil in it for my face. And this one from Ginger Armor is amazing. It's very liquidy. It will go onto your skin perfectly. I love it. It has some really great skincare benefits in it as well. One of the things to keep watch of is whatever you're eating, to see if it causes a bit of a flare-up. I noticed this has happened with me, and it's an inflammation response if I eat something that's not that great and my body doesn't like it. That's something like high sugar, high wheat, high carbs, anything with dairy, because I have a dairy response. And eggs for me is a huge inflammatory issue. If I eat any eggs, the whole back of my arms will be a bit more red, and I'll have those like bumps raised a little bit more. I'll also end up having a bit of my cheeks going onto my scalp. So you may want to keep watch of that if that's affecting you as well. And some of the foods that you can eat that are better for your inflammation and keeping it down is anything with omega-3s. If you want some really great nuts, I really love almonds, pumpkin seeds. They have a lot of zinc, and zinc is so good for your skin and any issues you may have with your skin and your hair. And I really love green tea because that helps with inflammation throughout our body. And also ginger. I love this ginger drink. It's 100% ginger, and you can just make your own with real ginger and grate it, but this is a simple one that I just grabbed from Trader Joe's. So I have my 3 faves right here, but I recommend getting this KP scrub. It's definitely worth the money. It lasts a long time. And then these 2 other bottles from Paula's Choice. I love these 2. They're just easy to apply, and it makes like a nice smooth feel on your skin. So I really recommend them. I think this is the newer bottle. This is a little bit older. I've had them for a long time because they last so long. So it's worth the cost if you're going to try and find something that works really well for this issue. If you have any products for KP that you've been using and you recommend, please let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if you have any questions, how I use this system, how I apply it, anything like that. I'd love to help you out. And I have a video about dealing with acne because they seem to coincide as far as treatments, and I'll link that next.